Well, guys, this is a disappointing one. I've never honestly had this happen. I have a Wii knife that I just don't like. It's the first time it's ever happened. So kind of disappointing. So let me see if I can find some sad music for y'all to listen to. So turn down the volume because here it comes. Before we get into this, you guys know that I've been doing the, support the channels you love thing. I'm still going to do that from time to time. I am using the green screen now. So what I thought I could do, because this makes it so much easier, is, since you're not getting reflection and all that stuff, I would like you guys to submit videos to me, and I'll take a look at them, and I'll pick out the ones that I like the best, and we'll have a viewer submitted video. You can just send it to the email address down below. So that's something I was thinking about doing. So this is the Wii Kitefin. I really like the idea of this knife. I just don't like the knife itself. Not to pontificate a lot on it, I can just tear it apart. We will take a look at it from above here in a second, but it's just, it's just not a knife for me. It's a good knife, but there's just some issues with it, like deployment, the lock and things like that. So we're gonna take a look at it. And of course, you guys know I'm gonna complain about the pocket clip. So let's not spend any more time here. Let's turn this around and take a look at it. The only Wii knife I've ever been disappointed with. I'm not even gonna put up any specs. I'm gonna do the Jared Neve style, and I'm just gonna probably just put up a picture of the specs. If you wanna look at them, you can pause it. It's just gonna be up for a second. So this is the Wii Kitefin. This came in from Jared, and I'm so upset that I don't like it. It's nothing to do with, it's not the design's fault. It's nothing. It's just one of those knives that is so thin that I can't get behind it. And then when you put that big pocket clip on it, it's just so uncomfortable. I don't like the pocket clip at all. I tried taking the pocket clip off and carrying it. It's still too thin in hand. The downside of that is, the bad thing about this is, this blade is almost perfect. This thing is so thin. Like I said, you guys are gonna see the specs, but let's get the blade stock thickness. I'll look at it and we'll compare it. Because I don't know the specs. I didn't look them up. I'm just going to put a picture in because I couldn't carry this. So let me pull up the specs right here so you guys can take a look at them. So there, you saw the specs. Like, this blade is really thin. Let's go ahead and get the calipers. All right, I got the calipers here and they're zeroed out. We're just going to get the blade stock thickness and the behind the edge. So blade stock thickness on this, 0.1005, really thin blade stock. It's behind the edge on this that I imagine is just going to be insane. But actually, it's not as insane as I thought it was going to be. 0.019. Now, I have had a handful of people send me messages and ask me how I make sure that these are zeroed. I have a set of feeler gauges. This is actually a 50 cal machine gun headspace and timing gauge with the go, no go, and they're marked. So this is a 0.116. And so 0.116 on the thing. So it's reading true. I keep these together, so I am giving you accurate measurements. So not super thin behind the edge, but it is a hollow grind, and it is, sorry about that. I was moving stuff. It is nice and slicey. The problem I have with it is it's just way too thin. Way too thin. The pocket clip pushes it out of a position that I would really want to carry it. And then the last, I don't like the pocket clip at all. I did take the pocket clip off and carried it a little bit. I hope I didn't strip the screws. Jared, I apologize if I did. I have a tendency to get a little heavy-handed when I do pocket clip screws. The big thing is I don't like the disengaging the lock on it because it is so thin. So it's so thin across the back and across the scales in this dimension. It's so thin that when I get, and we'll get into that in a second. When I get down in here and I try to do it, sometimes I can't even get in there to do it. I got big fingers, I got big hands. And then there's times that this just doesn't, see? Like it doesn't, I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm deploying it. Like this is one of those ones that you really have to load up on and light switch. So all of those things combined just kind of puts it out of the realm of something I would carry. It's not a real big knife. Like I said, you saw the specs. So you're looking at on the mat, I'm looking at just a hair over 7.5, like literally, I think it's probably right at 7.5 inches. Like I said, I didn't look at the specs yet. But so far, this is the only Wii knife that I've had that I did not like. I would like it a lot more if it was a little thicker across the back. Other than that, the jimping and stuff is just about perfect. The quality of the blade and everything, you know, you wouldn't expect anything less of Wii Knife Company. But that is a very nicely done hollow. It comes down so thin. I'm pretty sure it's a hollow. I'm looking at it. It definitely looks like a hollow. So yeah, it's well done. It's a very well done knife. It's just, it's got more issues for me than anything. So I like to point these things out. I know that people think I'm hacking on a knife. I'm not. These are just my observations about the knife. Take them for what you will. I just like you guys to know, I mean, as far as looks and fit and finish, this knife is great. I would say that Wii Knife Company always knocks it out of the park when it comes to those things. But like I said, this is the first one they've had come in that I really didn't like. So I know you guys saw the green screen thing. There is a video that's going up to you guys just about the green screen thing, because I did get it and I want to start using it. So I think I'm going to mention it. I think I already did mention it in the intro outro about like I'm going to start maybe getting videos from you guys. So not to talk about that any further, let's turn this around, do some final thoughts, and let's get out of here. So like I said, guys, I like the idea of this knife. There's just too many, it's too thin and stuff like that, which is sad though, because I don't remember if I mentioned it at the tabletop. It's almost a perfect blade. So yeah, guys, that's it on this one. I'm going to keep the outro short on these from now on. I'm going to try to do it. There are a lot of ways you can support the channel. Sometimes it's simple as sharing the videos with people you like. I have affiliate links down below if you can do some Amazon shopping. If you click on it, it'll take you to Amazon, even if you don't purchase the item. I do have a join tab down below, gets you in on early access to videos, early, exclusive content and giveaways depending on tier. And then I have the merchandise store and Ember shirt code links. They are together on the same page. There's a coupon code down there to save you 10% at checkout, which is CrazySharp, all over capital C, capital S, CrazySharp. Guys, that's it on this one. I love you all. Keep it clean in the comment section below. It makes it easier for me to moderate and definitely makes mine and Nico's lives a little bit easier. If it's your birthday, happy birthday, and I will see you in the next video.